Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson.
And I'm Michelle Edmonds. Here are your top headlines.
Mayor Beater made a historic proclamation declaring October 8th as Indigenous Peoples Day, making Boise the first city to do so in our state. Activists have worked for 5 years for this proclamation, and they point to the fact the Native Americans lived in the valley before being driven out by Boise back in 1869. Native Americans say this is a step in the right direction to get a seat at the table in the community.
Indigenous people are not relics of the past. We're not historical Wild West Indians. We are doctors, we are lawyers, we are teachers, we are activists. We are very much embedded in this community and very much have a vested interest in how healthy our community is.
This proclamation, by the way, happened on the same day that many Americans observed the Columbus Day holiday, a movement started in Berkeley, California back in 1992.
Somewhere sandwiched between improving statewide education and increasing access to affordable health care, the next governor of Idaho will have to take a hard look at how to help Idahoans struggling with opioid addiction. We sat down with candidates, Democrat Paulette Jordan and Republican Lieutenant Governor Brad Little, to see how they plan to address the opioid epidemic if elected. Both party leaders say they want to increase access to much needed treatment.
I think that would be better for us to, help prop up our citizens who want to contribute back to our society in a positive way.
We need to make those programs available to parents, to teachers, to faith-based communities.
In tonight's installment of Finding Hope, more on what the candidates think is contributing to the problem and which candidate brings up the potential for legalizing medical marijuana.
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, with advocates drawing attention to a problem affecting families here in the Valley. One way the Women and Children's Alliance is bringing awareness is through Project Clothesline. People who've experienced domestic violence paint their feelings on T-shirts, which can be therapeutic. Local businesses display them to help start a tough conversation.
We've had people call us afterwards and say, I had a staff member that saw the T-shirt hanging and came and disclosed that they were going through something. They never would have done it if they hadn't seen the T-shirt.
If you think you or someone you know may be experiencing domestic violence or abuse, call the domestic hotline number at 208-375-7273.
Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Sunshine on your Monday will lead to a storm coming in for Tuesday. The sun will be gone, the clouds will be out, and the low temperature will be around 48, while the high temperature only goes into the lower 50s, just a few degrees change. And I think you'll see a 50-degree reading on your thermometer most of the day tomorrow. It will be right at 50 degrees and raining. Cloud cover completely around the region. And look at this chance of rain. Rain likely in the morning when you wake up. Now, there's a slight chance it may break up a little bit, but then more waves of rain off and on will come through. So that chance of rain is going to be there with some locally heavy downpours likely. And the snow levels down to 6,500 feet. That means snow will be flying at all of Idaho's ski areas coming up as the storm comes in from the north and west. The low pressure itself will go right by northern Ada County, Bogus Basin area, and track right through the Magic Valley. So an all-day soaking rain is likely in the Treasure Valley coming up. Temperatures in the upper 40s. No frost tomorrow morning because it'll be raining out. As the rain comes in, there's lots of green showing up as you move through the entire day here. Temperatures barely into the 50s. 100% chance of rain at some point during the day, and most of the time rain is likely. But it will dry out during the day on Wednesday, chilly in the morning. And then frost will set in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as we have low temperatures dropping into the 30s, high temperatures only barely finally climbing back through the 50s. You can get updates to my weather. I've got lots of details on my Facebook page, and you can download the Storm Shield app to get the latest information on this storm and Hurricane Michael headed to the coast, or go to our website at 6onyourside.com.